YouTube, welcome back. Today I've got some pretty exciting news. This is going to be a shorter video. I don't have much time today, but I hope to at least get some practice in. Today we're going to unbox and open this new toy. Right here is the Evolution Tools Mag Drill. I think it's the Mag42. Anyways, it's British design but Chinese built mag drill. I'm going to be using it on this new table that you're going to be building with me to drill out all the fixture holes. I also got the Evolution drill bit set. These are called annular cutters. They're a lower RPM, really precise drill bit. They're fairly pricey. So we're going to be using this guy a whole bunch. Or not that one, this guy a whole bunch. If I could read, I don't have my glasses on. So that's a 5/8 inch annular cutter. So we'll be using that guy to drill a crap ton of holes. I was trying to do the math. I didn't figure it all the way out yet, but there's going to be, I think, 19 holes across. And if there's 19 across, this is not quite twice as long, so there's going to be probably 36 lengthwise. So somewhere around 700 holes. I don't know if I'll drill out the center all the way, but I want to go in probably 1.5 feet from each side. So I might leave the center solid, which might drop me down to 600 holes. But anyways, let's get to unboxing this drill and see what it's like. See if we can't make some holes in some steel. So it got pretty destroyed in shipping. The story behind this as well is this is actually the third drill that's been ordered. The first one said shipped, and I never got a shipping location, which I don't know if that means it never got a label attached to the box or what that means, but it said shipped on Amazon. Normally when you get tracking though, it says shipped and starts at shipper location Sacramento, California or Sparks, Nevada. It just said shipped, never got a location. The second one said shipped Sacramento, California. Never got anything other than that. This one said shipped Sacramento, California again, so I thought it wasn't going to come. And then I never got any shipping progress on the way in. And then I just showed up today. So first things first, the box is pretty torn up. The case that it comes in, this clip's already broken. So that kind of sucks. It's not a game changer for me, but that does kind of sick. I don't know if you can see right there super well. That's cracked right across. So it would have been nice if Amazon would have put it in a different box to ship, but that box made it in one piece, mostly. So here's the case it comes in. I gotta grab some cutters to cut through it. Okay, you ready to see this? 'Cause I am. Okay, so when I got the back box at my home, I could hear rattling, and immediately I see the handles for the drill press itself are not in their designated home. So here's something most men will probably never use, but there's the instruction packet. It's got a nice little slot in its case, as does any other manufacturer. So here's the drill itself. I think I read online that it's 28 pounds. It's not too heavy. Kind of wobbly on there. Wonder if there's a way to tighten that up. There's something right here that's reverse threaded. Let's get the handles threaded in here and see what we can do about cranking this bad boy up and down and all around. Okay, so first things first is the drill is not actually physically secured to the rails. I don't know if that's normal or if that's just the luck that I get with my order. So here is the last handle. Okay, I might have to adjust. I don't know how well you can see this. So as I crank this, the drill head itself does not move, but there's a linear slide here that is moving. There's a set screw on this side that shows locked and unlocked, and I notice it's reverse threaded, so that may have to lock this onto that slide. Yep, there we go. So it's not the smoothest slide. I've also never owned a mag drill, so I don't know if it should be. So it looks like you could actually get quite a bit of adjustment out of this, because I could adjust that right there, and that would have the drill without a chuck on flush with the bottom of the mag drill, and then I could still crank it up that high. So I mean, the bit would be right there, and then I could drill down 4-ish inches. And then I suppose if that isn't right, I can adjust this guy all the way down and probably adjust this all the way up. Now that's as low as it'll go, but now I can come all the way clear up here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. It is weird. This is right hand or left hand thread, so lefty tighty, righty loosey. That's goofing with my brain a little bit. Okay, so that's how that works. There's a switch there. That looks like that must be the drill press switch, on off. And then here on the back, that's probably the magnet. It says magnet, and there's a fuse there if you ever blow the fuse. Then we come around this side. I've only got metric measurements there, and those are only going to be referenced because the drill's not zeroed right there. At the setting I have it at, it starts out at 55 millimeters. So that would be pretty cool for, you know, knowing depth if that was critical to you. For my first project, I just got to punch through this plate, so that's not going to be the most critical thing. I do see in the box we have a guard, which I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I most likely will not use. Hopefully that doesn't offend any of you. I know it'll bother Clay. Clay will get all upset. But that guard attaches there, it looks like, and then stop shrapnel from flying all over. But I love shrapnel flying all over, so I probably won't use that. So there is, in this box, there's cutouts for something right there, and that's not here. There's cutouts for, looks like Allen wrenches. Those aren't there. I don't see anything other than here's the oiler, which the oiler in the pictures online showed attaching somewhere on the side here. And it probably goes into the side of this head unit somewhere and comes out through the center of the bit, but I'm guessing that's going to be this hole here. So in this little box, oh, here we go. Here's everything. This little box came in the package. It has, the drill chucks are super smashed in there. Okay, the little box hollows out. Let me lower you guys down so you're just a little closer right now. So this strap is going to go through this handle and strap it in case you ever drill upside down, so that when the magnet dies and power shuts off, this thing doesn't fall on your head. So here is that is a quick fitting for the cutting fluid, which I probably am not going to use this. If I'm being honest with you, I'm probably going to squirt with a squirt bottle. But there is a quick attach for this here oiler bottle, and I love these. At work we have tons of these. They are push lock fittings. They're not push lock brand, they're Can't think what they are right now. Ours are all gray and orange. I love them though. I don't know which direction this bad boy's supposed to go like that, I guess. None of this stuff fits in that case very well. It's very Chinesium. So here's the standard drill chuck for typical twist bits. As you can tell, I haven't opened any of this yet. It smells of fresh cosmoline. So that's how you go from an annular cutter bit to a twist drill bit, is that adapter boy right there. So that'll actually click into the annular cutter. So that's going to be useful to have that guy. Put it back in this case. Here's all my Allen wrenches. These wing nuts and a shoulder screw are probably going to be going to that cover that I don't intend to use. And then a twist drill chuck key. This plastic is super sticky. So there's some wing nuts. I'm pretty certain this is for that guard. And there's lock washers for the wing nuts that I don't plan to use. And then assorted Allen's flathead shoulder screw that I also believe goes to this guy. Right there. Actually, that holds the oiler bottle on right here. Is what that guy does. I just decided that. Maybe I'm wrong. So, let's check up a drill bit in this and let's drill a hole. So with these annular cutter bits, it's a Weldon 40, I believe, is the style of chuck. So I'm not going to use the 5/8 bit for my first hole. I'm going to use this 9/16 because I don't trust myself. So I will need to get a squirt bottle for my cutting oil. I've been told by several different people with different brands of drills, not just this brand, that using the dripper bottle is just a huge mess. So I just won't use the dripper bottle. I'll buy myself a standard squirt bottle and fill it with my cutting fluid and squirt it. For now, I've got a dripper that I use in my other drill press. I've got this dripper here that I use on my old school drill press. So let's get this bad boy plugged in and see how much she grinds and pops. I did read a review that somebody got one and it sounded like the gear head was all messed up in it and it was grinding and popping when they turned it on. So keep in mind this mag drill is $535. You know, most name brand mag drills are starting at $1,200 and go to $5,000. Hogan, I think Hogan's cheapest is $966. The DeWalt 2-speed drill is $1,295, I think, when I looked yesterday. When I thought that this wasn't coming, I started thinking, well, maybe I'd buy the DeWalt. But anyways, I'm gonna go grab a chunk of steel that we can drill a hole through and see how it does. Okay, got a piece of 6-inch-ish maybe C-channel. That is not the best of shape. So we'll put the drill up on here. Turn on what I believe to be magnet. Oh, she's humming. Cool. Let me get glasses and gloves. The magnet hums pretty good. Okay, Got my gloves, my lenses on. Let's give this a little pre-oil. So there's the first hole. Teeter-totter in here a little bit. Magnets back on. Let's get you on a different base and get you closer to watch this drill. That was like zero effort and really fast. So I'm gonna get you, maybe this base that you're already on will work. What do you think about that? I think that'll work. Depending on how much you vibrate. So it is not quiet. It is quick though. Let's look at these holes. Right here. Get my glove back on this hand. That is a hole. And that is a hole. So let's, in this video, build a jig that we can clamp down to this table to drill all these holes all the way across, over and over and over and over. Let's get that jig built. I'm going to do that. I have some, I think, 3-inch flat bar. So I'm going to click you back into the tripod. So hold on tight. Okay, so I have the drill set up on that same C channel, and I've got this flat bar stock. It's cut off. It's I believe it's 1/4 by 4 inch, but it's cut off to the same width as this table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole every 4 inches through this whole flat bar, and then once that's all drilled up, then I'll clamp that bar to this table, and then I can just butt the drill into this flat bar stock and drill my first set of holes. Once the first set of holes is drilled, I'll take another piece of bar stock with a hole drilled in it and weld it to this one with my exact 4-inch spacing and drill a hole through that so I can dowel some 5/8 shank bolts through, and I can dowel this flat bar to the table and re-drill my next row, and then that's going to end up happening for 755 holes. So anyways, I'll let you see me drill this out, and then I'll get set up for the table. So that first hole is done. Now that that's done, you're going to see a fast forward. I'm going to measure all these out, and then I'll go ahead and get everything drilled. So cue the fast forward, and on your mark, get set, go. Well, bad news and good news. Bad news is I broke the bit off. Set screws, they go in here that hold the shank in. I guess I didn't get them tight enough. One popped out, embarrassing moment, and I shattered. Good news is Bonneville Supply here locally had these in stock. These are deeper than what I had in there running. And also this one bit cost as much as that entire set almost. So I'm going to be more careful about not breaking this. For those of you that didn't realize, because probably none of you honestly knew this, because this is something only professionals know, but these need to be tight so that you don't shatter them, or so that I don't shatter them. Because obviously I didn't do it right. I broke the bit off and started looking around thinking, oh, that's crazy, and there's a set screw on the ground by my foot. And I thought, well, shucks, that probably shouldn't be down by my foot. So let's give these a double twistaroo and get our bar set back up on here, clamp down, and get back to work, because I've only got 20 more minutes before I have to leave.